it's TxStampin Sharon. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for over 20 years. I love teaching people tips and tricks to help them with their stamping. If you love what I'm showing you on today's video, give me a thumbs up. If you've not already subscribed to my channel, you can do so below. After you subscribe, hit that little bell and you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. All the materials and supplies that I'm using on today's video are in the description box below. Let's make a card. Here's my thank you card that I'm making today. Again, I'm using that beautiful paper from the Sale-A-Bration bundle. I have all my pieces ready, so it'll be a nice fast card. I'm using the Painted Season stamp set along with the Designer Series paper. And since this stamp set doesn't come with any sentiments, I always go and grab my sentiments. I love bold sentiments, so I'm always drawn to those. And this is gonna be a thank you card, so we're gonna use thanks for all you do. Here is the bundle that I'm talking about. I know if you've watched any of my videos lately, you've seen it. But I wanted to point out, starting March 1st, which is right around the corner, you will be able to get framelits to match several of the Sale-A-Bration items. I will have this flyer for you to print out on my blog, and I will have the link in the description box below. Here are the framelits that I'll be using on today's card that match the Painted Seasons bundle. I love framelits, and it just makes it so much easier to make a card. Yeah, we can always fussy cut, but why do that when we don't have to? All right, let's put this card together. I'm using a piece of early espresso that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. I am putting it on Petal Pink, which is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I have my Designer Series paper that is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. You know, it just seems like whenever I need to make thank you cards or even birthday cards with my family, I need a bunch of them. So this would be another one that you could quickly put together and just make a bunch. We're going to stamp using Early Espresso ink. And I believe this piece of paper, my Whisper White, is 1 1/2 by 2 3/4. And then I have a piece of Early Espresso that is 1 3/4 by 3 inches. So we're going to adhere those two together. I'm not going to be putting this one on with dimensionals. I know that might surprise a few of you because I always use dimensionals. Just going to place this right in the center. And now we're going to do our stamping and cutting out with the framelits. I just have some scrap pieces of Whisper White. I'm going to be stamping my flower with Petal Pink. And we'll go ahead and do the little, I call them asterisks. I don't know, they're little spots, little dots. And then we have some Call Me Clover that we're going to use for the leaves. And I'm going to do 2 of those. And then I'll cut out with the framelits. We have our flower and our leaves all cut out. We're just going to add some snail to the back side of our flower. And then you'll decide where you want to put the leaves. I want one kind of coming off this way, like that. And then I want the other one coming this way, like that. We're going to pop these up with some dimensionals because we love dimensionals. Even though I didn't use it on that layer, I could have, but I just felt like having the flower pop up a little bit was just, it was just perfect. And there we are. I think you can probably tell that I'm kind of addicted to this Designer Series paper. I really enjoyed using it on today's card, and I don't know, my mind just keeps going with it. So I just want to say happy stamping, y'all.